Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a program called Weekly Horoscope from 21st October to 27th of October 2018. And this is for you coming from Pisces. So let's start with Sunday the 21st. Doesn't start very well for you. Well, because there are planets that make you behave in a very stubborn way and also in a dominating way that wants control. And of course, you may be in a group with people who are also independent, and so the difficulties of you being too dominating and wanting control could be a problem for you. So why don't you take the soft approach and be flexible and be negotiable? That way you won't be seen as a dominating person. Be careful that some problems of the law may also be seen, so drive carefully in the morning, afternoon period. I like your evening, nightfall period very, very much. You get very creative, and the influences of the planet make you charming and very attractive to others. And you should wear a lot of turquoise in the evening nightfall period of this Sunday the 21st. And with this planets, two planets who are helping you so much in the evening nightfall, you can meet people and they will be charmed by you. And you'll be able to be with them for any purpose. Is it to improve your job? Is it to have some good business contacts? Is it for the romance that's coming your way? So I want you to be out and about, and you will have a wonderful evening and nightfall period. Some of these planets of the morning, afternoon that make you a bit dominating may be there as well. So remind yourself off and on not to be dominating and be very negotiable and flexible. Monday the 22nd doesn't start well for you. Bad news can come suddenly and unexpectedly. Can start at home before you leave home, can be in your office, can be where you're doing business. Even when you go for lunch, be very careful. Well, these planets want to disappoint you, and they come very quickly and unexpectedly, bring bad news. So you have to be careful that the morning, afternoon, things can go very, very wrong. And of course, you are the one who will attract the blame. So tell yourself, I have to be very cautious what I say, what I do. You'll be very impulsive, and these planets will make you say and do things which later you will regret. So in your heart, tell yourself, slow down, count to 3 before I say or do anything. Slow down the mechanism of reply or of reaction. Evening nightfall I like very much, and your evening nightfall is waiting to make you very lucky. Some of these planets, I call them internet planets or global planets. And so going onto the internet in the evening nightfall will produce some kind of good luck for you. Is it for the friendship? Is it for the romance? Is it to find out where you can get a job anywhere in the world? Is it to know how to do business with other countries or other people? You're going to land with some very good news and a good luck as well. So no harm, spend the evening nightfall with that internet in your allowing you to roam the world. And if you're not going to be on the internet, you can be very happy anyway. There's music, there's talk of holidays, there's talk of travel. So all that is going to make it a very pleasant evening and nightfall period. Tuesday the 23rd, I really worry that you're going to have very bad news throughout the day. Well, throughout the day, anytime. Morning and afternoon, miscalculation, misinformation. All this can produce a lot of headaches and problems for you, whether at work, whether in business, whether in socializing. So you have to be careful what you say and what you do. And you have to tell yourself not to be hasty, not to be impatient. The planet of gloominess is also hanging around. This planet comes to bring past issues back to trouble you as well. So your morning and afternoon period, it's a working day, and you can't afford to be like this, losing heart and not concentrating. So tell yourself it's a working day, I have deadlines, concentrate on the work in the morning, afternoon, the times will pass, and at least you won't get gloomy because you will be kept busy. But I can tell you that many mistakes and many disappointments, and also these are financial planets as well. So they can cause you some financial tension. Money can be lost very quickly. Evening and nightfall period, planets go very slow. So morning, afternoon, fast planets all over the world, all over the place, creating chaos in your life. Evening, they all go very slow. And slowly they produce more and more problems in your evening nightfall period, disappointments basically. Past people in your life will also come to disturb you. And you may also meet people who are very gloomy and depressive, who just bring bad news. So you have to be very cautious in the evening nightfall period. Don't be over expectant. You can't get what you want. Be happy with just being happy. And tell yourself, well, I'll make my contacts and maybe get rewarded on another day. You don't have to be out, don't be out, because I see the fast planets and the slow planets are all creating disturbances, even accidents. Wednesday the 24th starts beautifully on a morning-afternoon period. You get so lucky. So you're going to attract very good news in your place of work, very good news in your place of business. And you're going to be able to be very creative in everything that you do. So it's a time to show your bosses how valuable you are, or to chase for the business contracts, or you may make some wonderful business contacts as well. These are planets of reward, and so they want to reward you in one way or another. So dress well and look good and be out and about, go onto the internet, send emails, make your contacts on the phone. Some good news is waiting to come in. Evening nightfall, a lot of aggressive planets are there. So basically I call them planets of determination. But these make you over-determined to get what you want. So you get obsessed in some way or another about what you want. That's not good, because then you're going to step on toes, or you're going to behave in a way where you don't care what others feel as long as you got what you want. That's no good. So tell yourself, I've got to tame these aggressive planets by taking the soft approach, which means use words which are soft, a tone of voice which is soft, a body language which is soft. And that way you will tame these planets and they will deliver to you. They will deliver to you. Let's go to Thursday the 25th. What a lucky morning, afternoon you have. Good news just comes flying in. Everything you do is so supported by your bosses or the people you do business, or by the people who love you, the family members, the marriage partner or the romance partner. You can talk of holidays, you can talk of travel. Again, I see so many global planets which are internet planets. You will find solutions on the internet one way or another, and you will have plenty of good luck coming your way. You will be able to do things right and say things right. So this is the time to discuss your plans and to ask for favors, whether in job, whether in business, whether in romance, whether anywhere. So try your best to focus on what you really want to show, and you'll do that beautifully. Evening nightfall also good. Now you might meet somebody very important. These morning afternoon planets will also make a journey to the evening nightfall, because they are very friendly to the evening nightfall planets, so they'll be welcome there. So your evening nightfall can produce wonderful something or another. So dress well and look good. Go to places where you can make a mark for yourself. Invite somebody with you, and you will see that the evening nightfall not only produces meeting with good people, but makes you very popular and make you very happy. One of them is a planet, a little bit of arrogance, so try not to show arrogance. Friday the 26th, planets are very slow in the morning afternoon. So delays, postponements, cancellations, all these things are going to be a worry in the morning afternoon, whether in work, whether in business, whether the date for lunch, whether anything. So tell yourself, be ready that things are going to slow down a lot. Now these planets that slow down a lot are not positive, they're negative. So hour by hour in the morning and afternoon, they create more and more problems. Or they might make a problem worse and worse and worse without you able to find a solution. So what do? You need to be part of a team. There may be some in the team who have a lucky period, a lucky time. So you latch on to them, and when they are lucky, you latch on to them and you'll move well as well. That's how you do it. Don't try to be a loner trying to do things yourself. You won't get anywhere. Your deadlines will be broken, everything will be delayed. Past issues also come to trouble you. You may meet also people from the past you don't like. Evening nightfall, much, much better. Many sociable planets are there, and these planets also make you very imaginative and creative. So you're going to be a person totally happy evening nightfall period. But watch out, these planets of the morning afternoon don't disappear. One or two of them will make their way in the evening. So they may delay your appointments in the evening, or cancel them, or postpone them. So double check all your plans of your evening nightfall because they can all go haywire and you'll be very frustrated, your date may not show up, things like that. And also be careful in the evening nightfall, you may be a little bit oversensitive to things, especially about your past. Apart from that, I like your evening nightfall because they are very sociable planets. Saturday the 27th, for you in Pisces, the planets are okay. As I said, I call them planets of determination. They make you determined to get what you want, basically. Nothing wrong with that. But some of these planets of determination may make you a little bit blunt in your speech, a little bit too aggressive in your approach. So take the soft approach. Always take the soft approach with aggressive planets. That way you'll show class. That way you'll be doing things beautifully and still get what you want in a nice, soft way. So, morning, afternoon, use words which are soft, a tone of voice which is soft, a body language which is soft. And you will see you tame these planets and you got what you want. These planets can give you a lot of ability to expose yourself to risk as well. You don't want to do that. Evening nightfall, you have to be careful that the planets of domination are back. And these planets do make you stubborn and dominating, and that's of course no help. But these planets is what they do. So I'm going to make you aware that to get rid of this tendency to dominate, tell yourself, I'm going to be negotiable, I'm going to be flexible. That way you will be very agreeable, very supportive, very appreciative, and these planets will quieten down because they can't make you dominating or stubborn anymore. I see some business planets there in the evening nightfall. You make some good business contacts there. So remember, be flexible and be negotiable. Well, that's the week for you. I'm already Skyping and I'm charging USD 50 for a 90-minute Skype session. And during this 90 minutes, I'll talk to you about your next 7, 8 or 9 years. And your 7, 8 or 9 years, I will do it age by age, calendar year by calendar year. It will be based on your date of birth, your time of birth, looking at your palms, even face reading you while I Skype with you or WhatsApp you. And so we'll have all that 90 minutes to tackle your next 7 or 8 years. I'll give you a lot of information about your personal lottery numbers based on your date of birth, time of birth, and your palms. And you can compare your personal lottery numbers with what I give for people, Pisces, every month. So plenty of that comes your way. And you will have the many opportunities to know your good colors, your good directions, your good days, your good gemstones, plenty of your lucky areas, so that you make yourself luckier and luckier. And all that for USD 50 to know your next 7, 8 or 9 years. Well, I'll go to Facebook, go to Skype, send me an email, and when I get that, I'll reply to you and we'll get down to having a date to get your next 7, 8 or 9 years as well as possible. Until then, thank you and good luck.